I'd like to talk a little bit about word stress today. This is absolutely the most important part of English pronunciation. This can make the biggest difference in your comprehensibility. I have an example story I'd like to share with you. When I first started working at HCC, I heard this story about a Korean student who had gone up to New York, and he was on the metro. And he was looking for a place, and he was asking native speakers, "Can you please tell me where Manhattan is? Do you know where Manhattan is?" And the native speakers on the subway were saying, "Manhattan, is that a restaurant? Is that a store? What are you looking for?" Of course, what he wanted was not Manhattan. He wanted Manhattan. Manhattan. But he had shifted the stress from the second syllable, Manhattan, to the first syllable, Manhattan. As a result, no one could understand him, even though all of his vowel and consonant sounds were perfect. So, rather than spend a lot of time stressing about vowel and consonant sounds, it's more important to work on your word stress. So if we take a word like pronunciation that has 5 syllables, pronunciation, the 4th syllable is the stressed syllable. We know this because it is said longer, it has a higher pitch, and the vowel sound is a little bit clearer. So let's talk about longer first. What can you do to help lengthen your vowel sounds? Pronunciation. First of all, you can take a rubber band like this one and pull it out on the stressed syllable. Pronunciation, pronunciation. As you're listening at home, you should be practicing this too. There's a lot of research that says if you do something with your body, your brain will remember it better. Pronunciation. I promise this is a strategy that works. If you don't have a rubber band, you can always use your arms to show how long a vowel sound should be. Pronunciation, pronunciation. Of course, with a rubber band, it's a little more subtle, but you can always use your arms. Pronunciation. Make sure that vowel sound is nice and long. We also talk about pitch change in terms of word stress. Pronunciation. You can hear my voice, my pitch rising a little bit. Pronunciation. In order to practice this, you can go to Walmart or Party City or something like that and pick up a kazoo. Now, I know I said we would do some crazy things in English pronunciation, and this is one of them. This will be really helpful, I promise. You're going to blow into the big end. Pronunciation. Do-do-do-do-do. Humming the word or using a kazoo can really help you hear do-do-do-do-do. The pitch change you need to make to show the stress in the word. If you don't want to buy a kazoo, you can just hum or sing. Pronunciation. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Make sure you're rising enough, not too much, but rising enough to show stress. Finally, vowel clarity. You want to make sure that the stressed vowel is very clear and the other vowels and the other syllables are not very clear. For example, watch my mouth. Pronunciation, pronunciation. My mouth is very closed. Pronunciation. I open my mouth bigger on the stressed syllable. You can use a mirror to make sure that you're opening your mouth big enough to make a clear vowel sound. Pronunciation, pronunciation. I can feel my jaw dropping when I say that. If you're not sure that your mouth is, or if you're having a little trouble getting your mouth open enough, you can also do something else that's a little bit crazy, but I promise it will help you strengthen your mouth muscles so that you can open your mouth wide enough to make clear, stressed syllables. Take a marker and put it in your mouth like this and say and count to count around the marker. You have to open your mouth really big to be able to count clearly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to really open my mouth to be able to count around the marker. This will strengthen your mouth muscles so that you can open your mouth wide enough to make clear, stressed syllables. The The last thing I'd like you to think about is the word stress in your name. For example, my name is Tamara. Tamara. There are 2 syllables in my name, Tamara. And the first syllable is stressed. Tamara. Tamara. Think about your name. First of all, how many syllables do you have in your name? And which syllable do you want stressed? You need to think about this so when you introduce yourself, you can stress one syllable that you prefer, because if you don't stress a certain syllable, a native speaker will put stress on one of the syllables that he or she is most comfortable stressing. It's your name, so you want to choose what syllable should be stressed. Hi, my name is Tamara. Thank you.